Surely was a good sign, despite of everything I saw. It's slowing down time, changing all the laws. Try to catch it with my hands, so that I can take it home. Hoping I can keep it when I'm there, when you're gone. Try to catch it with my, catch it with my. Try to catch it with my. If I'm down, so I'll catch it with my hand. Try to hold and make it stay. In the end, it melts away. Try to catch it with my. So I catch it with my hand. Try to hold and make it stay. It melts away. Try to catch it with my. Catch it with my. Try to catch it with my. Catch it with my. Catch it with my. Sometimes fast and sometimes slow. They all fall into the ground. Dance around circles, and I catch them with my mouth. It softens all the noises. It softens all the things. Everything is wild. So I catch you with my hand. Try to hold and make it stay. In the end, it melts away. Try to catch it with my. So I catch you with my hand. Try to hold and make it stay. In the end, it melts away.
Hey everybody, what's up? What's up? What's up? How are you doing? Sorry about this. I don't know what is up with my audio connections, but I hate when I do restarts and my connections get pushed out for some reason. My siren mic isn't picking up any audio. So let me try and fix this. Give me a second here. Sometimes this happens on. Actually, you know what? Let me plug it in. I can't even do that because that would be a nice thing to do. I could plug it into here, but I don't even have my adapter with me. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to be right back, and I gotta do another restart. So bear with me here, everybody. I'm so sorry about this. but this does happen. I don't know if it's StreamYards or something, but it does happen. So let me be right back. Then we're gonna start. All right, everybody. I am back. The restart after the restart worked, so we are gonna get straight into it. Now I gotta do my whole entire setup again, which does take time, but it's okay. So she just put out about half an hour ago a new video explaining a lot of things. I guess she wants to stop all the misconceptions of what's happening. So we will be getting to that. Thank you for joining me. Smash that like button. I'd really appreciate that. Thank you so much. After this, I'm gonna take a little intermission break, and then I'm gonna do my dinner because I really do need to do that. So that is another thing that had to be scheduled out. I know. But I wanted to do that at 6, but because of this, hey Tagapa, what's up? Hey GGS, the Rob Cinderelli, Tudor Times, Aurora's, Tip Top, what's up? Tradigital Southpaw, what's going on? Once More Moves, Peps Lady, Cinderella again, Michelle Gardner, Vanessa McCready, Mrs. J, Welsh, what's up? Rare Bit, hi there. Belizzi and Mimi, Angela Green, Cinderella again, V, hi there. And everybody else coming in or just, not saying anything. Hey, Mary, welcome. Ami, hi there. Thanks for joining me. Sorry about the delay. Let me share my screen once again, and we're going to get straight into it. There's a lot to talk about. Hey there, Bevs. Hey, Nola Boo. What's up? Let's go. Not travel. Fly into the Middle
Hey
East.
guys,
Okay.
welcome back to another video.
Hey, Katrina.
Today's video is just going to be me and, of course, some Caesar juice, which is my favorite orange and carrot juice from here. It's so good.
Where do you think she is? In the hotel or is at his place? Hey, Jessica. Hey, Jackie Hawkins.
Yeah. All right. I need a beverage while I'm going to talk because I'm going to be talking in this video. It's a sit down and talk video. I want to do a series of videos where I'm just talking about things that I know you guys would want to know about, specifically pertaining to this travel journey, because I do see a lot of comments, people wondering, being my size, as big as I am, how did you travel to the Middle East? Especially to one of the hottest places on the planet, Kuwait.
Really?
If you've watched my channel, you've been with me for a while.
She does flash the ring constantly. It is so obvious and so sickening that she keeps doing this, holding her hand up like that.
You've seen my past videos. You've seen my life up until now.
Sup, Smelly Cat?
Especially somebody like me, it's very shocking for someone like me to do something like that. I just want to say that I think this is a lesson that I don't think
Okay.
that people really understand that what people show you online is just what they show you online. I don't think that people really understand fully everything that's going on inside of me. And that's, you're not meant to.
Sure.
These are
Sure.
things that I keep personal in my life. And I have shared a lot of things with you guys.
True. The Ring is Lao, a new character in the Foodieverse. It's like Foodie, Sala, and the Ring.
Yes, I have been very, very open. I'm going to be open to what I feel comfortable with being open with. So anyway, my point with all that was,
Vibes?
I think that people don't really fully know me. They don't really know that I have this sense of burning desire to just sometimes experience life in a way I never thought that I would ever do it.
So that's why you went over. Is she trying to play this off as burning desire why she went over to the Middle East? No, you went there for a guy. You do it for dudes. You do things for food and for dudes. That's it.
And that's how I like to live my life, kind of spontaneously, just, just crazy life. I love it. I love having a crazy life. All right. So this part 1 or episode 1 is going to be talking about my experience with the actual traveling as an obese person, or overweight person, and anything from how I handled the heat, the seats, and just all of the extra activity. Basically, again, if you're kind of new here, or just a reminder, I'm a person who has come from a very sedentary lifestyle.
Extremely.
I'm from Canada, and
sedentary, all her fault. She doesn't have to be sedentary. She could go for walks. She could do many things while being on camera. She just didn't.
I'm not a person who loves the heat. I'm not a person who loves activity.
Emery.
And all of those things that I have to do here. But I am a person who does love to challenge myself when I feel the time is right.
Welcome.
I have done that in my past, and I'll get into that now. So just a bit of a history with flying. I know that flying fat is a huge topic for people who are overweight. It's a big anxiety. Traveling when you're overweight, doing anything when you're excessively overweight is extremely difficult for a lot of people, including myself. And it makes traveling extra difficult, of course. I first went on an airplane when I was 10, and I was a pretty chubby kid, but I don't really remember the experience. I
guess it's to Florida. Katrina C says, not buying. She got married until I see an actual ring. I think a few people would agree with that. A lot of people are saying, did she really get married? They don't really know. So maybe we do a poll.
Other than just my ears being blocked and my mom giving me chewing gum and insisting, chew gum, your ears won't pop. Sorry, I talk a lot with my hands. I know. I'm very, very happy. And
sup, one bourbon, one scotch.
This Arabian Gold.
Lindsay?
Just putting that out there. Yes, I'm showing off my ring. I was 10, and we were going to Florida to visit my grandfather, who resides in Florida. And that's all I remember about the flight. I wasn't terribly nervous. Now, fast forward to about 2001, I had traveled around Canada in a program called Qatar.
Why is she always bringing up Qatar? Tiger Boss says there's no tea here. She's definitely looking for a new audience. I think so. I think she's trying to get rid of the live streaming audience base that's familiar with her and trying to garner new audience base. Yeah.
It's funded by the Canadian government. At the time, they would pay for youth to get out of their house and experience Canada, do something different, do some volunteer work. So I would volunteer 40 hours a week, actually, in Qatar. And I remember purposely pushing myself to do this. No one in my family believed that I would go for 7 months, travel around Canada as a 17-year-old alone. I was homesick at first. I do have some series on that on my channel and some videos. But, that was the second time I had to use an airplane.
Are the Qatar stuff still up? Or did she get rid of them? I can't see the Qatar stuff. She only talks about Qatar in jest or a lot lately.
Times, and it was a small plane. I remember that. I was 200 pounds, I think approximately 200 pounds at the time. Now, I don't remember feeling much anxiety about flying or about the seatbelt or anything like that. 200 pounds is still not terribly super obese to the point where you won't fit on a plane or you fear that you won't fit in public transportation. And actually, that brings me to my point where you don't actually worry about fitting anywhere until it actually happens. That
Luckily,
dreadful,
Janine.
embarrassing moment. Sorry, I need
Hey,
some juice.
Victoria Young. What's up? Every time we hear this Katima story, she always twists and turns it because I remember originally it wasn't that great of an experience for her because she didn't really want to go. That was the original story, but every time she revisits this years later, like, can't you choose another experience other than Katima, which is what now, 20 plus years ago? And now she brings it up as this great experience where she learned a lot and she grew. She didn't grow. If you grew from that experience, then you wouldn't be the way you are right now.
The juice and the pickles here, top notch. So over the years, my weight increased over the years,
Hey,
and
Welsh.
it got to the weight that it was.
Hey, good night.
Which was very excessive, especially for health and everything else like that. You guys know I'm a person who's all about body positivity, loving who you are regardless of your shape, size, whatever. But when it comes to damaging your health, that's a bit of a different issue for me. But regardless, I do still think that people, while they're dealing with their health issues, have a right to be comfortable and happy traveling and living life and not feeling like a complete outcast.
For sure, Kristen.
But I did travel to Cuba. That was the first trip
And she
in
hated
April
it.
where I was feeling some anxiety. Okay, I'm going to say I was as terrified as I've probably been thinking about a flight. I was, I would, in preparation, I would like obsessively just look for seats that, maybe a window seat, maybe at the back, no one will sit beside me. I was hoping, am I going to have to buy 2 seats? Just all these anxieties were flooding in my brain. I'm getting people were, you need 2 seats, you need 2 seats. Don't put yourself on someone else.
Right.
Don't take up space. Don't take up space. No, I'm going to tell you, never be afraid to take up space. Take up space. All right. Enough.
Okay.
However,
World Traveler Foodie Beauty giving us advice. Just saying.
When I got on the plane for Cuba, the Sunwing plane, I did do a video on that, but that was my first experience. I think that broke the ice for me, and I kind of expected all economy seats to be kind of similar standard size. Now, I'm an apple shape, so from the side, I'm more larger than wide like this. I don't have very wide hips. So I carry most of my weight in my abdomen. Therefore, I was
looking at those seats, even with my height and weight, I would think like it would be very snug for me, much less for her.
I was able to fit in the seat.
Hey, Caroline.
All right. It was a little snug, but it wasn't uncomfortable. It wasn't digging in. However, I did need a seatbelt extender because the seatbelt was like coming like this. I needed that extra space. So I had the seatbelt extender, and they were very nice. I just asked the flight attendant. Now, those are things that if you are embarrassed to do, because people did look at me, like literally the plane was like already filling up, and the stewardess was kind of like busy a little bit, and I had to just kind of like say, hey, can I have a seatbelt extender?
MS6 guys,
and everyone watched me ask her, like everyone. So and that to me, honestly, I guess I'm just lucky. I just don't place. I've learned over the years, I guess it's taken a bit of mental work, I guess, but I've just always just never really cared too much about what people think about me in public. You guys know that.
No, that's actually a complete lie. She completely cares about what people think about her in public. That's why she doesn't go out much. That's why she doesn't go around kids, because they typically will laugh at her. They don't exhibit the same sort of public resistances that a normal adult would. Like, they'll point, they'll laugh. That's why she never does the pool, because of the kids. And when she goes walking, she'll travel far so that there's not much people that can see her walking up and down the hill. So she does care.
Just never.
She does.
Really
100%
cared too much about what people think about me in public. You guys know that.
We
so luckily for me, I was
lie.
like, hey, like I'm the kind of person, let's just put it this way. I'm the kind of person that's like, no matter who I am, what size I am, what I look like, it's like I will go anywhere in the world and be like, hey, here I am. This is how I am. I'm not going to apologize for it. So that's how I dealt with the Sunwing situation.
Okay.
Now for this trip, specifically, I flew with Qatar Airlines. I heard that it was bit more comfortable. Maybe the seats were a bit larger. So
I think she did buy clothes there.
I just figure, you know what, I'll just ask for a seatbelt extender. It's a longer flight, but I thought, hey, I can do this. So I just have that attitude. I can do this. You can do this. You're going to do
To
this.
Jessica,
And I just do it. I don't know. I just do it. And maybe a part of it is just I'm kind of a bit of an adrenaline junkie, a little bit, where
sure, Caroline.
in a sense where I like to push myself, and I find that even more now. I'm loving pushing myself even more. So what I have to say about the trip, when I got to the Montreal airport, the walking wasn't too bad. It wasn't too far. I had to walk to the check-in with Qatar Airlines in the Montreal airport. Now, leaving Canada was where all of the I need to walk
Right.
everywhere
Hi,
happens,
Jackie. What's up?
and things just get more harder and hotter as I travel. So I got on the plane, and my seat was like way at the back, and I heard someone say in the stewardess say like, we have a full plane. So I kind of like looked at the seat beside me, and I thought, oh no, 12 hours with somebody that I don't
Hmm.
know, and like maybe a strange person.
What's strange is that they said that the flight was full, but yet she had an empty seat. Does that make any sense to a lot of people? Because if somebody's saying the flight is full, that would mean even the whole back of seats, because airlines do this where they'll hold certain seats and they won't release them until maybe the day of the flight. So if a hostess stewardess is saying the flight is full, I would expect that the seat beside her would be occupied.
I don't know. So, but I knew it was a possibility. So, but I had a window seat. That was the best thing for me because I love looking out the window. Um, and of course, right at the back near the lavatory because I want to avoid just having to
Oh,
walk
gal,
down
that's
long
cute.
aisles through people. Maybe that is a little bit of an insecurity. I don't know, but yeah. Um, the lavatory, you're all wondering about the lavatory in the planes. It's actually big enough. Like the
Sure.
door, I thought the door was only this big, but it's actually there's two doors like that and they fold in half. So you take the door and you just open it and it folds open.
I think she did, Victoria, because if she's gonna say that they told her the flight is full, that would mean that I do believe she did buy two seats and she's just not saying anything.
And then you close it behind you. And actually, the lavatories in the Qatar Airlines bathrooms are actually really nice. They have like
Ooh,
eau
look
de
at this.
toilette and everything. They had like everything. And
I mean, that size is pretty nice, but still, that's still a tight. That is still a tight squeeze for somebody that can't get into what I would say is a standard bathtub. Because if Foodie Beauty is telling me at her home, the luxury villa, she can't fit in her bathtub, that kind of tells me a lot about how she's able to maneuver.
there was enough room. It was a little snug, but I actually had enough room to like stand up and move around and wash my hands and everything. So I was like, yes, okay. So that was good. I did actually get to check out the bathroom because that
It's pretty
honestly,
small.
airplane bathrooms, this is again just one
I
thing.
mean, Air Canada's is smaller, but hers was though this airline isn't that much bigger than what we've typically seen in the past. So I don't know.
If you're a bigger person, you'll understand. Airplane bathrooms are so tiny that yeah, it like freaked me out. I was like, oh my god, what if I get stuck? Or I don't know. It's just like all these irrational thoughts just poured into my brain. So but because I was at the back near the lavatory, I actually got to talk to a lot of nice people because I actually made friends with a nice Iranian woman and she
Yikes,
was waiting
gal.
to use the bathroom. There was like a queue. People would queue near my seat and I would just talk to people. So, yay, bathroom beezing. So
Yikes.
once I had my seatbelt extender in, and once I heard that I was waiting nervously, looking like, okay, the suspense is something.
Chew one bourbon scotch. If I would respect you more if you said, hey, I actually bought two seats because I thought I needed it or I do need it. Like, be more mature, deal with the situation, be truthful, but she's not going to be truthful.
Somebody gonna come and sit in my seat. You know, everyone's moving down the aisles, and sure enough,
I have tip up.
finally the pilot was like, all passengers on board, and nobody was sitting beside me. So I actually didn't purchase two
Sure,
seats. I never
sure,
purchased two seats.
sure.
I'm okay with the seatbelt extender. and I actually had this seat to myself because it wasn't a full plane. So I was actually really lucky. I got to put my leg up and just
Operato,
rest. And I actually, one thing being bigger in,
sorry to hear about your cat.
especially in the abdomen area,
Hey, no,
I
Labu.
find is a problem on airplanes for me is the table tray. I'm not able to actually fully fold down the tray in front of me. It hits my stomach a little bit. So what I did was I actually just used the tray from the empty chair and just used that as my mealtime tray, which was fine. And the little toiletries kit they give you on the plane, I remember in my first vlog there was a little pouch with a whole bunch of things in it, and I didn't really know at the time what it was. So they give you like a toothbrush, toothpaste, they give you a pair of socks, they give you a blanket, which is in
Wow,
like a plastic wrapping,
socks.
so a brand new blanket. I actually kept it as a souvenir. Why not? And I kept the socks. They
Exactly, Tara Mama. She's like, she definitely spilled into the next seat. Who's she
give
kidding?
you some headphones, they give you a mask and some earplugs. So because there was a screaming child on board the whole time. So I actually the earplugs, once I put the mask on, I just like I showed you in my video, I actually did doze off even
Hey,
without my
Kerry.
CPAP. That's a
Welcome. Hey,
problem
Harlow.
because I do use a CPAP machine that I couldn't plug that in,
Really?
but I didn't really need it. I was
She didn't need it at the trap a lot of times, though.
able to just doze in and off, and I knew that once I got to my destination, I would be able to sleep. I was tired though, arriving at the Hamad International Airport.
Remember all those nights she would go over there without her CPAP, and people would be like, "Don't you need your CPAP? Don't you need your CPAP?" And she didn't until she got put out. Then she needed her CPAP. I remember CPAP
You
rescue.
have to look this airport up if you don't believe me. So I walked around the airport for a long time until I finally found somebody, like it was a connecting flight, until I finally found somebody who scanned my ticket and looked up which gate I needed to go to. And they were like, you need to go to gate I think C39 or something like that. Anyway, so then I was like, where is that? Is it far? And she's like, oh, yes, miss, it's too far. You're going to need a train.
Exactly,
So you need to go
Surly.
stand. There's a little location where you stand. If your gate is really far off, you need to take this train. So, or this little cart. So this guy picked us all up and was bringing us to the gate, and the whole way he's like, excuse me. That's why I kept putting it in my video, because the whole way, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, almost running people over and just
Sure.
speeding across the airport.
It says here that Qatar's Hamad International is the world's most luxurious airport. Well, well, well.
Hugest airport I've ever seen in my life. It's huge,
Sup,
huge.
Abby?
I think it was rated the #1 airport in the world right now, but it is, I underestimated how large it is. It's bad.
So true, Lindsay. Your man mocked your heavy breathing, you skinny queen. Exactly. If he is actively already on his first vlog, being seen on his first vlog talking about her breathing, I think that's a problem.
So I was actually very thankful for that, because I was actually really tired and it would have been a heck of a hike with my luggage. So I just, they dropped me off at my gate, and then I had to wait for a bit and took the connecting flight into Kuwait. So when I got off the plane in Kuwait, I had to, it was just,
True,
it was so
yummy.
hot. It was so hot. Even just being in the air conditioned airport, I could feel like myself starting to sweat a bit. And then I
Okay.
had to walk around. I was really tired. I was getting really tired at this point, and I was kind of crabby and not hungry, because we were well fed on the planes
True, Victoria.
with snacks. Even on the connecting flight, even just an hour, they gave us a snack and some juice, so I was okay there. But oh my gosh, when I got to Kuwait, I just wanted to get in the car, air conditioning, and
Hey,
get to
Twanda.
my destination. And I just, it was so hot. Like just the few seconds I was outside, it was so hot. It hasn't been super hot since then.
Hey,
It's
Gemini.
been
Hey,
in the
everybody.
20s, so
What's
it's not
up?
too bad. But that one day I arrived, yeah, it was really hot.
Smash that like button. Linda says she can't sponsor Salad because of her bankruptcies, and I love that for her. She has one bankruptcy.
I was sweating.
And yeah, I guess that is going to be a problem. I wonder how long ago that was, because I got to look into that, to be honest with you. Hey, Cowboy Dog, what's up?
Buckets of sweat. I was sweating a lot. It's a complete new environment for me and everything like that. So, I just wanted to share a little bit with you about my experience traveling here.
Life for Lindsay says I've been hearing 2 bankruptcies. Really?
I know a lot of you have questions,
Linda
and I
M.
hope I answered some of them for you. So,
She said she had 2. She has 2. Really? I thought it was only 1. Wow. Are you serious? You have 2 bankruptcies already, and you make pretty good money? OMG. Okay. So GGS says one bankruptcy has been discharged, the other is still open. Okay. Last one in 2018. That is a problem because if she has another one, typically, like I said, the courts usually do 3. It's very, very, very difficult. It becomes more difficult exponentially to have more than 3 because you didn't learn your first time, you didn't learn your second time, and are you gonna learn your third or fourth time? Like your fourth, your fifth time? How many bankruptcies does someone need? Okay, well, thanks for the info. Thank you so much. 2013 and 2018, that is like bankruptcy on top of bankruptcy. Wow.
in closing, I guess I can say, I just, yeah, it was hard and hard to do. It was hard to do to travel, being so overweight, but it was worth it, and I challenged myself to do it, and I feel better having come out the other side.
Okay.
And furthermore, I really, really
True.
appreciate you guys coming along on this journey with me. So I thank you for watching my videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
And that is it from Foodie Beauty. Learned a lot here. I thought she only had 1 bankruptcy. I'm hearing that she had 2. 2013/2018. Where did she film this? It seems it was her hotel room that she filmed it. Bankruptcies are different. Life of Lindsay in Canada, and they do wipe out taxes there, which is insane, you say? Yeah. There's specific stipulations where they won't wipe out taxes, and that's if you make a certain amount of money. I believe I did go over that before. So I'm asking, did she really get married? Most of you say at 40% no, 32% say yes, 27% say maybe. So a lot of people are very unsure of whether or not she got married because there's no pictures of the wedding. Maybe they just had something super special. But even with that, people take pictures, right? Because you want to commemorate that event, even though if it's just at City Hall or someplace like that, you commemorate the event. Why is she in a hotel instead of living with Sella? That's the other question. QZ, why is she still in a hotel room when she has been married already? That kind of raises a lot of questions for me. Hey, dear diary, how you doing? Why all her comments off? I guess she doesn't want people commenting all sorts of stuff on her videos. Hey there, Taz. Welcome, 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 welcome. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Smash that like button. She did the same with her hand with the Jafar ring she did. She showed it off. Yeah, what's up with the honeymoon? No honeymoon? No nothing? Just staying in a hotel with her man being there? That don't make no sense. Plus, at the time she finished this premiere, it was about midnight, I guess. So what's up with that? A lot of questions are being asked right now. Too many questions. Like the bankruptcy is going to affect her getting him over there. Is this a real marriage? Or is this just a marriage of convenience? If it's even a marriage in the first place, because there's the sex marriages. Or is this just a show? Can't we'll wait till it gets real? Okay. You were thinking it's a sham? She said she would be staying at the hotel. I guess so. If he does have a 350 square foot place, then I guess the hotel would be more comfortable. But are you going to be staying at the hotel for like until how long? Life Lindsay says Theory Naz channel was hers, and that's how she's filing bankruptcy to take care of taxes with no income on it. I don't know about that. Jellybean says no consummating. Starfishing, what? Gal says, what's a Sex marriage. There's different types of marriages. Like there's marriages that are not recognized as like legal marriages. Only legal, or should I say, only a marriage that would be recognized in front of God would be one of those sex marriages, you would call it. Life of Lindsay, that's what I say. Anything is possible at this time. Welsh Rarebit says, so it's confirmed then from this video on her CP, he ain't laying no pipe in her septic tank. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Especially when she even captures him saying that she's breathing so hard. That is very strange. I would have thought she would be even living with him. Maybe they do need space. I don't know. Maybe something happened. Who knows? Tip Top says, okay, so, So is he just a playmate? I don't know. Maybe I'll ask you guys. Is this like all a sham? Let me ask. All right, so he doesn't have a muta, like a temporary marriage. A muta is what it's called. If you guys want to Google it, Google it. Tip Top says that it's that's Shia, not Sunni. Pretty sure he's Sunni, but wait a second. What I'm seeing here. Okay, I'm gonna have to look more into this. Okay. Have known muta as okay. So most Sunni Muslims think the practice of a muta has been abrogated by Muhammad. So in consequence, Sunni leaders have denounced muta as simply something you don't do. Okay, gotcha. Jara says, I don't think that is legal in Kuwait, but it is in Egypt. I'm gonna have to look that up. Hey Deb W, thanks for listening. Gal Charlotte says maybe he literally doesn't have space for her. Maybe he literally doesn't if it's 350 square feet. Is this all a bootleg 90 Day Fiance? Probably. So many more questions to this, especially if she is in a hotel room, because kinda that's gonna get expensive. And how is she gonna pay rent for December? That is weighing down on my mind. I'm not even living there. I'd be extremely worried. Very worried right now if I was Pete's, because what's Pete's doing? I wouldn't be playing video games. I'd be streaming. I'd be cooking while streaming to make my money. And what is up with the lack of a honeymoon unless they honeymooned at her hotel? That could be the case. Who knows? It's all an act, you think? Once Mamu says, all I know is I didn't eat Burger King alone on my wedding day. True. And is it so special to get her Burger King? Like, kind of cringy. I'm not doing lives. Her income will decrease, right? Yeah, drastically, because she isn't putting out as much content as she normally would. So if she's not doing lives and she wants to do videos, it'd be kind of nice if she did 2 videos a day. It's possible to do that. It's not hard. Hey, Jan's Views, welcome. Why are comments still off? Exactly. Hey, Just JC. But if this was fake with her, Pete's really shouldn't worry. Yeah, but why would it all be fake? Okay, Caroline, I'll look into it. I mean, give me some reasons why somebody would go across to the other side of the world to fake everything and stay in a hotel for how long? Life of Lindsay says comments are off so she can't be exposed to the new viewers. Yes, that actually does make a lot of sense. New viewers don't know what's going on unless they stumble upon the reaction channels. Then maybe they will, but other than that, are they going to know what's going on if they're just viewing directly through her? Probably not. Angela Green says he could just be acting differently around Foodie Beauty, but I didn't get the vibe he has a straight bone in his body. Arado says her November check is going to be terrible. Exactly. And Pete is going to be in a terrible position. At least he knows that he might be moving soon. He did say that last night. Mistress of Darkness. She's kind of on the not really talked about that and clarified the situation as if she's actually converted or not. She just wears a hijab and then that's it. She's not answering those kind of questions. Do they have a supermarket? Of course, Pepsi. She wants people to believe her land of make believe. It's all rather sad, says Jen's Views. True. Tip Top says Muslim men can marry Christians or Jews. Okay, good to know, Tip Top. Hey, Alan Dreamer says, hey, Monty. Hey, Chad. It's okay. She has a YouTube manager now. I mean, what excitement did we expect from her? If she's not beezing, she is boring. Exactly. Hey, Rose Talk. How you doing? So they're fake, the moving thing. Who knows right now? Because I thought this was going to be real as, him trying to long game her and coming over here. But the bankruptcies have put a wrench in the situation. Her being in a hotel room puts a wrench in the situation as well. Like there's a lot of things that she might have not figured out before she went over there, such as, what will stop her from bringing him over. Tiger Ball says she legit spends this entire video detailing her literal travel experience. We'll get nowhere near to the truth here exactly. Black Velvet says, Monty, yeah, just a fake attempt at a con. Very true. Island Dreamer says, look at the mess the villa still is in. Yes, there were no prepared meals for Pete's. Pete's is cooking. Not that great, but he is cooking. So at least he's trying. Taking My Spirit Back says she kept saying, we don't know her. No, it's him that doesn't know her. Yeah, or maybe it's him that will change her. We shall see what happens in about 3 weeks when December rent needs to be paid and who's going to pay it, or maybe nobody's going to pay. Then we might see Pete's in a situation where he has to give notice to move out. Why do you think she's in a motel room, Auntie? Says Twinkle Toes. Because there's a TV there, her luggage there. It doesn't look like Salah's place. So with all that said, just an intelligent guess. Doesn't necessarily have to be true. It's either she's at the hotel or she's at his place. And I think if she was at his place, we would have heard him. Unless she made that video like in the morning or afternoon. I'm not sure what his work hours are. Okay, Life Lindsay says she could have boasted about 20K a month to Salah, and this is all for them to both share those big paychecks. They could have. I was looking at that. I thought it was a gaming share. That's what I thought at first.
Very wide hips.
I thought that was the case because I was looking at it. Okay, let's look at this right here. Is this a gaming share? It looks like she's covering it for a reason. And also, I thought that at his place, he did have a TV just like this. Because I was like, doesn't he have a TV like that? That's what I was looking back at some of the previous videos on him. And I'm like, wait a second. Is that his like room? Is that a gaming chair? Hey, Marie F, what's up? Is he in bed in the reflection of the TV? Let me see. I don't see anybody. But what does this look like? She has a jacket over a chair. It looks like it could be a gaming chair, but it not necessarily doesn't have to be a gaming chair. That is her suitcase on the far right. That is Nutella on the table there. That is a chair with a high back. Yeah. It could be a gaming chair, or it couldn't. It all depends. There's chairs that if you that kind of arch in towards the top, it doesn't necessarily have to be a gaming chair. The reflection moved. All right, let me take a look at this reflection. If anybody's there, you want to zoom in on the TV? All right, I'm looking at the reflection. Is it moving? It doesn't seem like it's moving to me. All right, what did Jessica say? Hey, Mistress of Darkness, what's up? That's the other thing I was thinking. I'm like, I don't think a decent hotel room will look like that in Kuwait. And it looks like a gaming chair in a gamer, and I have one exactly does. And I'm like, with the cords hanging like that, is that really a hotel room with the cords hanging? Okay, I'm gonna have to look more into this. Um, which hotel would she be at? That's the other thing. Maybe I'll do a quick search. I think I know where to search. Just give me a second. Maybe we'll do a vote as well. Is that a gaming chair? Start a poll. Is she sitting on a gaming chair, and is she covering up? Yes or no? Another thing I gotta do is look for Kaitan. Okay, it's right here. Okay, then I gotta look at this. Then I gotta look at photos. Am I gonna be lucky? Probably not. Okay, does anybody know much? Because really, this really looks like his room with those cords hanging. It's a grown ass chair. It is a grown ass chair. All right, let me zoom in. We'll see if. Let me see if I can do this. No, no zooming in available. Hi, Martha. Unfortunately, everybody, I can't zoom. Click the thumbs up, everybody. Hey there, Martha Boo. What's up? Notice the use of the word abdomen instead of gunfupa. True. Okay, I just looked at a Holiday Inn, and the Holiday Inn looks amazing. I'm like, can this actually be a hotel room? Because now I'm looking at the rooms at places that are, I don't know, like not that great. But even though their rooms look like this. So is she actually at a hotel? All right, let me check something else. I'm gonna check this place out. Wait a second. Wait a second. Did I find something here? Okay, let me look at something. Maybe. But still, I think it's a low budget hotel. Yeah, that would kind of make sense. That it would be a low budget hotel. It would make all the sense, actually. Is that table brown? It is a brown table. What's up with that? Is that a mirror? Okay, I found a place that's like $75 a night, and it does have like a TV with the cords hanging. So that is actually possible, where you have like a TV with like the cords hanging like that in a hotel. Yeah, it could be a workers' hotel. Hotels in Kuwait, even cheap ones, do not have TV hanging crooked sideways with cables hanging. Hell nah. All right, let's take a look at this hotel here. Since we're not all in agreement, let me show you the room. This is the Continental Suite. and look at what it has. It has these TVs here with the cords hanging. Here's another room, cords hanging all over the place. I want to know where that mirror is, because the mirror is very specific, isn't it? Okay, here's another picture with the TV. Look at that. The cords on that TV right there hanging. Look at that. See that TV? Hey, American girl, what's up? It's still nicer than what Foodie Beauty's in. And this is a 4-star. This is a 4-star? Oh, hell no. This is what they call a 4-star over there? This is the Continental Suite, by the way. 4-star hotel. This is a 4-star. I'm cord shaming. Oh boy. Whatever money is being spent, I'm sure it's all ultimately is paid by her, but now her money is his money. So exactly. Where is the husband? That is my question. So is this actually a hotel? Or is she actually in a hotel, or do you think she is at his place? Maybe he's just not there. Maybe she made this video when he just wasn't around. Does he like Nutella? I wonder, does he actually like Nutella? Because that would kind of give me some more insight. I don't know. Maybe this is his place. All right. Still trying to look for that video of Salah where I'm sure there was a TV shown. I could have sworn there was a TV shown. Somebody can maybe give me the link to that. I don't know, because I was looking back at his older stuff, but a lot of these things they've been pretty active in wiping a lot of stuff. All right, I'm still searching if I can find anything. Peb's mom, you're funny. Wherever it is, he's on the bed. It says potato. You guys are still saying there's movement from the reflection of the TV. Okay. Maybe you guys are right. Let me check one more source if I can find this. If I can, I'll put it up on the screen. Still looking. Nope. No, I do not find anything with a TV in the background like that. But it's still possible it could be his place. Who knows? A lot of you are still thinking. There's reflection. Nutella is in all the 5-star hotels. Seal says, no, I think the movement is just cuts in the editing. Okay. Is it day or nighttime there? They would be now. Do they adhere to daylight savings time over there? Okay, let me see. Time in Kuwait City. Typically, I know this, but we're not EDT anymore. We are EST. So it's now 8 hours. They're now 8 hours ahead in Kuwait City. Because before we were 7 hours with EDT, but it's now 8. Google it. It's 1:30 where I did Google it, JB. And it says it's 2:34 a.m. GMT plus 3. Yeah, it's 2:34 because our clocks recently changed. Yeah. So it's now 8 hours. All right. Well, there's a lot of questions that need to be answered. I mean, if I can find him playing with a TV behind him, then I could be like, hey, it's his place. It could be a hotel room. A lot of you are saying it probably isn't. I'm sure she's making sure to cover up a lot of things so that you cannot see what exactly is going on. If she is anywhere like a hotel room versus at his place. I would think she was at his place. It's kind of weird that she would be in a hotel room. Linda M says FB screwed herself royally this time. True. She better hope she has room service or Uber Eats. Well, she could hope that she is near a fast food joint, maybe Burger King, maybe KFC, maybe somewhere really nice. Who knows? Who knows where she's at? She ain't saying. She's never gonna say unless you search like all these like places one by one. And who's got time for that? Well, I'm sure somebody might be searching the places one by one. All right, let me check somewhere else quickly. Hey, Krusty Starfish, how you doing? If you're just coming in, smash that like button, everybody. I'd appreciate it. I'm checking one more place to see if there is information there that we can talk about. Right, CNC says I'm cracking up just 2 minutes into her new video, and she's saying I have my new favorite drink here, and it's orange juice and carrot juice. Yeah, right, as if I would believe that. Everything is new and favorite to her. She goes to a place, she drinks or eats something. Oh, it's my favorite now after what, like a day? Like literally a day? Come on. Ah, well. All right, let me look something else up. Still looking. Nothing was found. No hotel review. She's a vlogger, right? This was maybe it was while he was at work. That's my guess, if it is his place. But hey, we'll find out in time. I still find it strange that whatever chair she's on, she's not showing. Did I close the poll? Not yet, but let me look. Is she sitting on a gaming chair? 3/4 of you say yes, a quarter say no. Okay. She's not sitting on a gaming. She is sitting on a gaming chair. Yep, no more live streams from her, of course, because she doesn't want to give stuff away. She gives stuff away all the time in her live streams, so she wants to be as private as possible. Wait a second. Maybe this is the 350 square foot. Maybe this is where he stays. Maybe the piano is elsewhere. Maybe that's not his place. Maybe that's not his room. Or maybe that's just a shared area that he goes to. Who knows? There's so much possibilities here that I have no idea. Linda M says, I think her doing business there, filming and vlogging needs permits. Okay. I'm going to have to look more into this. At least I have the info. It's been 2 bankruptcies, 2013, 2018. That really sucks to have 2 bankruptcies underneath your belt and you're not doing so good right now. Keyboard probably tucks away, probably does. Tagapaw says, I don't think she is in a hotel. Yeah, that kind of doesn't make any sense because from a logical point of view, why would she still stay at a hotel when they're married now? Why wouldn't she stay at his place, save the money, and use the money for other things? But then again, who knows? Did you see? I did not see that Brandy Reed, and I don't have any idea. I did not see that at all. But hey, there's just so much to this. I have never stayed at a hotel with a gaming chair. Exactly, Gal Charlotte. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's a gaming chair. It could be any other type of chair that has a That looks like a gaming chair. Doesn't necessarily have to be a gaming chair, but it does look like a gaming chair. Plus, she covered it up, which makes more sense. She's trying to hide that it is a gaming chair. Harlow says Foodie Beauty is short, so any chair is going to look like a gaming chair, tall back. Yes, I will agree with this. But we'll see in time. Maybe she'll forget something. Or something will be shown that she doesn't want to be shown. Who knows? Brandy says, maybe I missed it in the convo, but are her eyes further apart or is it a filter? I don't use filters, so I don't know how they work. I don't see a difference, unless somebody else in the chat does. Do you think she's home? Why does that sheer matter? Huh? Okay. All right. Well, lots of questions to be asked, lots of questions to be answered. I'm sure she's going to vlog again tomorrow. At least she's on a roll with vlog after vlog after vlog. What I can say is this, I'll be back later tonight with more content. What I am going to do is cook my dinner. I believe I set the time for 19 minutes from now. So join me over on my third channel, Monty Does Stuff. I'm going to be cooking, so join me there. Let me put a link for you so you have it. I'll be cooking, and after that, I will be having some sweets. I did go get some gulab jamun and other things, so check me out. If you're going to go to bed, no worries. You can maybe watch the replay, and I'll see you another day, another time. But thank you so much. Smash that like button, everybody. See you all around, and just make sure that you all are safe, okay? Corey says her eyes are always far apart. Exactly. Live cooking, yes, Errato. I'll be live cooking this one. So check me out on my third channel. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye. Have a good one. See you around.